In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make a fresh evergreen garland. However, you can use the same method using any materials you like really, either fake flowers or ribbons or baubles or anything else you can think of. So grab yourself a nice hot drink, a sweet snack, get yourself comfortable and enjoy watching.
Welcome to my channel. I've got a little helper with me today. I'm going to be making a garland. I'm going to be making it out of fresh evergreen. So this has basically cost me nothing really. So I've got some garden wire, pine cones, I've got some seed heads which I've sprayed and put a little bit of glitter on there. And I've got some string. It's over there. And making garlands is so much easier than you think, and it doesn't take actually that long to do. The bit that actually takes the longest is gathering your greenery and foliage. So once you've got that, I'll show you what to do. Okay, so I've measured out my string. I've made it a bit longer than my mantelpiece because I want it to sort of drape down one side. I'm going to do quite a sort of soft flowy kind of look, so I've made it a bit longer, but you can do it to whatever length suits you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create some false stems for my pine cones because otherwise they're going to be really difficult to attach. So all I'm going to do is just take some of my wire, and I want to make it sort of double the length that I'd like it to be, and then you're simply going to put the wire through the pine cone and twist, and that is as simple as that. And by doing that, you're going to be able to put that into the small bunches that you're going to make, which are going to make up a larger garland. So I'm just going to continue doing that until I've done them all.
Once you've completed all the pine cones, it's time to take your string.
The first thing I'm going to do is tie a loop on the end of my string because I will find it easier to hang that way. When you start making your bunches, what you need to do first of all is cut your branches into smaller pieces so they're going to be more of an appropriate size for you. I'm going to go by the rule of thumb of just taking one of each piece of foliage to make my bunch and layering it together, and then I'm going to put it onto the string, lay it down. I'm going to take my wire. You don't need the wire cutters at this point. In fact, you won't need them till the very end. Here we go. I'm going to go around tightly. 1, 2, 3, and stop. And then I'm going to take my next bunch. So one piece of everything, layer it up. Do is take your bunch, you're going to lay it on top of the last one. You're going to lay it so that your wire is going to wrap around both layers of stems. So you're going to catch the very last sort of inch of the last bunch, and that will create a nice stable garland for you. So you're going to go tightly round 1, make sure that the string stays at the back. Don't get it caught up. 2 and 3. Just make sure it's stable. There we go, okay. And I'm going to go on to the next one. So what I'm going to do is just repeat that all the way down, interspersing my pine cones and my glittery seed pod. Place the bunches left to right as you go, because otherwise you're going to get sort of uneven distribution. Make sure that string is always at the bottom. It's really easy to get it caught up and to come over the top, but we don't want that. So okay, so you can see there, you get then a nice bunchy effect, and you're not getting all of the foliage on one side or the other. We keep going all the way down like that. almost reached the end, but you don't want to end up with an end looking like this. So what I'm going to do is make another bunch, place it the opposite way, and then fill in between with smaller bunches. So here we have the messy end. I'm going to make another bunch, get a pine cone in there. I'm going to place this the opposite way around. Now obviously you're going to end up with a gap here, so you're going to have to fill that as well. And now I'm going to fill in these spaces. So I'm just going to make some slightly smaller bunches. So I've bunched that together, and I'm just going to get a longer piece of wire, make sure it's secure, and I'm going to cover over that piece so you can't see the wire there, and go around. Then I'm going to take another little bunch, twist that round, and this time I'm going to take that around the back here, and I'm going to wire it so it's sort of underneath itself. Okay, so you're beginning to not see the wires now. So I'm going to go underneath. I'm just going to pull that tight round the back and feed it through. You can see that. And then I'm going to go in and just literally tuck a few more leaves in underneath to cover up where there's wire showing. So I've got a piece here I need to cover as well. So to cover up this way, and I am going to tuck in under there, and hopefully you'll end up with no wires showing at all. I'm probably going to put a little interest bit in, because that will always distract from any little imperfections there as well, and you can kind of just feed that in, and it's quite secure, that's not going to fall out at all. Extra wire here, so it's slightly coming off the end there. So I'm going to flip it over and grab some pieces to secure a little bit more wire, because I certainly do not want pieces of sticks and leaves falling out all over my living room carpet. Thank you. No. Plus it's going over my fireplace, so that might be a bit of a fire hazard, so you need to make sure that it's definitely not going to do that. So there we have your really lovely fresh evergreen garlands, and I'm going to go and put it on my fireplace.
And I secured it carefully to my mantelpiece with pin tacks. And just to finish off and tone in with my Christmas tree, I gave it a little spray with some snow spray. I also ordered these beads from Amazon. They're lovely plain wooden beads. They're about £6 for a pack, I think. And I just strung them together to create these long garlands, and I think it really dresses it up and keeps it neutral, but adds just something a little bit more fun and interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed my video, and then you'll be informed of my next one. And don't forget to check out my other tutorials, including my wreath tutorial and my Christmas tree decorating tutorial, which I'll leave in the description box below. Thanks so much, bye!